As Ezekiel was given a vision of the people's imaginations, Jesus knew what the thoughts of his opponents were. Externals aren't enough. Jesus said that the mind is important as well. You may remember he said that it is, if we harbored hatred towards someone, it was equivalent to what? Murdering them. If we linger in lust, it's like committing adultery. All of us are at some point going to find ourselves tempted to despise someone. What do we do with that? Do we, oh, that's wrong, I shouldn't feel that way. Lord, I pray for them, bless them today. Or do we say, man, if I had a knife, I would stick it. And then we start thinking about where we'd stick it. You see, that's harboring hatred. I like what Martin Luther said when someone asked him, is lusting sin, is being tempted sin? And he said, well, you can't keep the birds from flying over your head, but you can keep them from nesting in your hair. We're going to go through life. We're going to see things that would cause us to say, But what do we do with that? Lord, bless that person today. I thank you that you protected me from making an object of my desires of that person. That's a person with a whole life. Lord, I pray that you would bless them today. Or do we start thinking about some private room to go off with them? Sin begins in the mind, and if we don't resist it, it will grow and produce death. Jesus constantly urged people to consider their inner lives. He said it is out of the abundance of the heart that the mouth speaks. It's not what goes into us that defiles, he said, but what comes out. Our imagination is an image factory. The problem is sin has corrupted our imaginations. And people end up fantasizing things that are wicked and wrong. But they think, as long as I don't act it out, I'm okay. Please don't miss how, as God escorted Ezekiel around the temple, what he saw got worse. 3 times God said, you will see greater abominations than this. Sin is progressive. It gets worse as time goes by. The fantasy that we imagined yesterday doesn't give the same thrill today, so we have to ramp it up. And by tomorrow, we've ramped it up till it's dark, immoral, forbidden. Tomorrow's version is darker still. And then next week, when we're no longer thrilled just by thinking about it, that's when people move into doing it.